Have you ever dreamed of a life where the seasons guide your days, where your hands are busy but your mind feels free, where you can create something beautiful, not just for profit, but for joy? In midlife, we learn to see opportunities where others see the ordinary, just like turning golden gorse flower into wine. Midlife itself is about transformation, just as gorse flowers, often overlooked, can be turned into something special. Today I'm picking wild gorse flower along the coast path to show you how simple, slow and satisfying it can be to start a creative life by the sea. And with some grit and determination, you could even consider embracing some hedgerow winemaking by starting a wild wine business. It's early spring here in Devon and the gorse is in full bloom. Bright yellow petals catching the light like tiny suns. Their coconut scent fills the air. And carefully I gather only what I need. A little from here, a little from there. Because that's the rhythm of this life by the sea. Take only what you need and leave the rest for the bees and the birds. I'll turn these petals into floral wine, a simple mix of sugar, lemon, yeast, citric acid and thyme. It's not perfect, it's not fancy, but it's handmade, it's slow and it's mine. And for someone like me, maybe like you, that means everything. If you're in midlife and you've spent years doing what was expected of you, working hard, raising others, showing up, holding it all together, but now you're wondering, what would life look like if I did something for me? Let me show you a little idea, an idea that could have you creating your own seaside lifestyle and products to sell, so you can make a gentle living by the sea. What if your creativity, your curiosity could become something so much more? A small, joyful business that fits around your life. Something rooted in the seasons and inspired by the sea. It could be wild wine or homemade jams using hedgerow berries. It could be a small batch gin infused with local botanicals, or artisan bread, maybe sea salt caramels, dried seaweed, locally made coffees, handmade candles, or even coastal inspired artwork. You don't need to go big, you just need to go true to you. All these business ideas have already been launched by my friends, and I feel so blessed to have watched their journey as they've built hobbies into creative lifestyles by the sea. Start by asking yourself, what do I love making with my hands? What do I naturally notice in nature? What do my friends say that I'm good at? Let your answers guide you from there. Think about how you could turn that into a tiny seaside business, something that could really fit around your lifestyle, the relaxed, gentle lifestyle that you love. You could sell at local markets. You could offer some online orders from your kitchen table. You might be able to imagine your product sitting in a cute cafe or a guest house nearby. This isn't simply about building an empire. This is about building a life. One where you wake up each day really excited to create something and then watch someone else smile as they enjoy it. That feeling of making something that matters is more rewarding than you can imagine. Running a cottage business from home means you can choose when you work. You can wrap up warm, step outside for a walk by the sea anytime. You can use that moment to get inspired about something, come back to your work and then put it into the products that you're making. You can stay really close to the land and you can stay really close to your values, and most of all, you can stay close to your creativity. There's no commute, there's no burnout, there's just rhythm, purpose and joy. If you're ready to start, here's a few small steps that I recommend. First of all, think small and think seasonal. Use what's growing around you right now. Number 2, test your ideas. Make a few batches and share them with friends and family and get feedback, and ask for honest feedback. Number 3, create a simple brand, even if it's just a name and a tag tied with string. Number 4, share your journey and document the process. The beauty is in the learning and it's in the story. Remember, this isn't just about what you sell, it's about the life that it allows you to live. So I've shared a downloadable freebie here in the description if you want to brainstorm a few ideas of a gentle life that's right for you. I've even given you a few ideas of things that have been set up that I've either been involved in or I've witnessed from the sideline. So if you've been dreaming of a quieter, more creative life by the sea doing what you love, you don't have to wait for permission. You can start right here with a walk, a basket, a few golden petals and an idea. You don't even need to be perfect. You just need it to be yours. And as you take those small steps, you might just find out that you're not stuck anymore. You're moving, you're blooming, one homemade bottle of wine at a time. Here I've made my own gorse flower wine, so if you want to give it a go too, this is what you need to do. I've also included the recipe in the description below. First of all, pick some flowers. Add lemons, citric acid yeast and yeast nutrients, sugar and sunshine, as the flowers are much more powerful in their perfume and their ongoing flavour and taste in the wine when you pick them in the sun. When it's finished, you will have a wonderful homemade wine to impress your friends. It will be bright and golden in colour and you'll be so proud of what you've created. I've also included a downloadable freebie that will help you start your own seaside product and secure your gentle way of life, finding purpose instead of stress, living the life you want to live. In it, I share ideas that go perfectly with real life by the sea, something very satisfying and rewarding. If this video spoke to your soul, tap subscribe and come and walk this path with me. There's so much more to come, more ideas, more stories, more slow coastal living, and who knows, maybe one day soon we'll raise a glass of gorse flower wine to the life you always knew you were meant to live.